And we're live. All right, welcome. Today is March 10th, Mar-I-O. Happy Mario Day. I just realized it's Mario Day. It is March 10th, Mario Day. That's awesome. Should do a live stream on my other channel too. And you are playing the puzzles with me. I have had a hectic day. Not any fault of my own. It's just kind of circumstantial that, yeah, do you ever have one of those days that's both good and like the most frustrating thing in the world? This was one of those days. Uh-oh. Callie says, oh, today's connection is going to be fun. Mwah, ha, ha. The evil laugh. Well, let me tell you about my good and frustrating day after we play this puzzle. All right, Mona Lisa, Statue of Liberty, Bowling, Sphinx, Venus de Milo, Joker, Russian Blue, Rug, White Russian, oh boy, Liberty Bell, Comedy Mask, Turkish Angora, Ragamuffin, Cheshire Cat, Bathrobe, and Tower of Pisa. What the heck? Well, the Sphinx, the famous Sphinx, is missing its nose. Venus de Milo is missing her arms. Tower of Pisa is missing its foundation. Statue of Liberty is bright green. Used to be not bright green. And then maybe the Tower of Pisa. They're all made of stone. Well, the Statue of Liberty's not made of stone. It's made of... shoot. It's made of copper. The Liberty... Oh, wait. The Liberty Bell has a crack in it. Nothing's wrong with the Statue of Liberty, though. And the Tower of Pisa is... it's close, though. Shoot. Is it the Statue of Liberty? What's wrong with the Statue of Liberty? It's still one away. Crap. Okay, I'm wasting guesses. Can't waste guesses. Okay, so we know that Venus de Milo, Liberty Bell, and the Sphinx were on to something here. What's wrong with the Mona Lisa? She's fine. All right, okay. What if it is? What if it is? Gosh dang it. Okay, I'm wasting guesses. All right. Back to the drawing board. Crud. Sports fans, I don't know if we're going to get it. Bowling. Bathrobe. Oh, bowling and bathrobe. That's the dude. What's that one? Oh gosh. Oh shoot, what is the name of that movie? The Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski. And it's been so long. Is there a Joker, like the Joker card? And a rug? Ooh. Okay, but I only have one guess. Oh, I threw my guesses away. Stupid. Comedy Mask. Mona Lisa. All right, let's shuffle them. See them with new eyes. Statue of Liberty is a woman. Venus de Milo is a woman. Mona Lisa is a woman. Is the Sphinx a woman? Okay, you know what? We're not going to get it. I'm going to throw this one away. Ready? Go. Yeah, I didn't get it. Okay. Cat breeds. Famous smiles. Oh, good night. Good night. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. Cheshire Cat, Joker, comedian, mask. Yeah. Good luck. Purchase, thanks for joining in. We're all struggling through this one together. Yeah, thanks. Callie, thanks for your devious laugh. You jinxed us. Cat breeds, ragamuffin. I've never heard of a ragamuffin cat. I've heard the name ragamuffin, but I didn't know that was a cat breed. Russian blue, sure. The Sphinx cat, Turkish Angora. These are new. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. Famous smiles, Cheshire Cat, comedy mask, right? Comedy and tragedy. Joker and Mona Lisa. Again, we are just making up the colors at this point. You know, you'd think, oh, the green ones are easy. Nope, not happening. Attractions iconically different from their original forms. The Liberty Bell has a crack in it. Statue of Liberty is green. Tower of Pisa. I swear, didn't I pair these together? Tower of Pisa is tipping over, and then the Venus de Milo. Oh, but the Sphinx, I put Sphinx. That's why. And then associated with the dude in the Big Lebowski, except I haven't seen that in 4 million years. So the bathrobe, sure, everyone knows that. Everyone knows bowling. The rug, and then he drinks White Russians. Oh, good night. Well, Callie, you were right. This was a tough one, a frustrating one. After a frustrating day, I did tell you that I would tell you why today was frustrating, didn't I? Okay, so I had an awesome day at school. A really great day at school. And then it was all downhill from there. So, without speaking too much ill about my my higher-ups, just in general, I have a hard time with ineptitude at high levels, right? Like people that have like huge positions of authority and don't know how to do the simplest thing like check your email or something, right? Like you get paid double my salary and yet you can't do the most basic things. It just grinds my gears. Okay, here's what happened. I was at faculty meeting, and let me just set the record straight. Nobody at my school, including my admin, is in the wrong here. I love my admin. I am so lucky to teach where I teach and what I teach. We have this new grading system. What happened is that the contract ran out for the previous gradebook system, and so they invested in a new gradebook system, which I think, I could be wrong, but I think was the least common denominator. It was like the lowest bid, you know? And so like, yeah, let's go with that one. And so we also use this great system called Canvas, right? It used to be called Blackboard. I'm sure you guys have probably used that. If you've gone to college or gone to high school, you used Canvas. And our old system talked to Canvas. We could put a grade in Canvas, and it would send the entire system, the whole grade, everything, over into this gradebook system that we used to use. And it was great. We could put in all the grades. And then we started this thing called proficiency-based learning, or proficiency-based grading. I love the philosophy. Love it. Grading based on what the kids know, based on what they can show that they've achieved, rather than just simply completion, which is great. Like I totally buy into that. Our implementation of it is a little bass-ackwards, but what you can tell I'm a little heated today. This was like, around COVID, about that time. So we've been at it for about 5 years, 6 years at the high school level. Those poor kids, they've been at it for like 10, 12 years at those lower grades, and we're now just getting those kids that have had K through 12 with this system. And so they've promised for years and years and years. Oh, this new gradebook system, new, right? Again, in air quotes. You put a thing in Canvas and it'll talk to gradebook. This new gradebook system. Never happened. And today in faculty meeting, they said, hey, by the way, on March 17th, it's going to happen. Canvas is going to push over grades over into this new gradebook system. And I thought, that's it. That's awesome. That's all I needed. And oh my gosh, I was so excited. And they said, oh, by the way, those standards that you use, there's like, they call them strands and standards all throughout the district, or throughout the whole state, actually. And you pair your assignments with certain checkboxes, right? Like, oh, well, along the way, as we did this project, they learned this and this and this, right? And so we were able to just kind of pair those together. Well, to make Canvas talk to this gradebook system, you can only pick one. Just one standard to pair your assignment to. And all of my assignments, I have paired 3, 4, sometimes 5 standards paired to each of the grades, each of the assignments. And they said they're working on it. They did say they're working on it, but just I feel lied to. At the upper level, I feel like the things that I need as a teacher, that we all need, thousands of us, that we all need as professionals to make our jobs function, is not happening. And they keep saying, oh, it's going to happen. I might retire before that ever happens. It's just, it's infuriating. And so they're stringing us along going, you got it. You got the thing you asked for. And I'm like, no, I got like the dollar store version of the thing I asked for. That's not at all what I asked for. You're stringing me along here. I feel shortchanged. I feel cheated, at the district level. It's frustrating. I'll save that for another game. How about that? I have another story that happened today. 2 things in the same day that kind of grind my gears. So, let's get back to puzzles, shall we? You're like, I don't want to hear you talk. I want to hear you do puzzles. Okay, well, puzzles it is then. Like billionaires and chocolate cake, they are both rich. I spelled it wrong. Actress Fanning of A Complete Unknown. That sounds like Dakota Fanning. There's only one Fanning I know, and it's Dakota, but that doesn't fit there. To stay above water, to tread water, to float, maybe float. Hamilton character who sings The Room Where It Happens. Why can I not think of Hamilton right now? I've got just this district thing on my mind right now. Aaron Burr. Was it Burr? That might be wrong. Crud. Okay, we'll see. Swirl of water. A swirl, a flush. A whirlpool. That doesn't fit. Whirl. Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear about your story. Yeah, sorry. Sorry I had to recount it all to you. You guys are my therapists. Hey, blank. Check your voicemail. You've missed a few calls. Hey. Somebody. Riff. I don't know. Wow, would you look at that? Well, I'll be. Stratocumulus sounds like a cloud. Oh, maybe it was Burr. Hey, Aaron Burr. Nice. Okay, maybe I do remember my history / musicals from Lin-Manuel Miranda. Got wind of. Heard. Not phone it in. Not phone it in. Huh? How about this one? Oh, a swirl of water. Eddy. Okay, so what's this? Not phone it in. Try? Yeah, we're going to try it. What does that mean, not phone it in? L fanning? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's go through it. I'm so dumbfounded by this puzzle today because I'm so flustered about what happened today. Like billionaires and chocolate cake, rich. Elle Fanning, actress of A Complete Unknown. To stay above water, float. By the way, I wonder if Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning, are they related? Are they sisters? I don't know. To float, to stay above water. Hamilton character who sings The Room Where It Happens. That's Aaron Burr. Swirl of water, an eddy, right? An eddy current. Hey, ref, check your voicemail. You've missed a few calls. That's great. A referee missing calls. Check your voicemail. Oh, that's too funny. That's a sophisticated heckle. That's a burn on a new level. You really have to think about that one. Wow, would you look at that? Well, I'll be stratocumulus, a cloud. Got wind of, they heard. And then not phone it in, to try. Maybe I just don't understand that phrase, to not phone it in. To phone it in, that you're not going to try it. You're going to have somebody else do it. You phone it in. I don't know. That's a new one to me. That is a newbie to me. Okay, so let's see here. Auto check. Oh, no. Like on the crossword puzzle? No way. I like to... The part of the fun is the productive struggle. You guys watch me go through every emotion possible. That's part of the fun. That's the fun. I want to get it right, and then if I don't get it right, you're going to see me struggle, and that's part of the fun. All right. So, let's try what should we do? I'm thinking of a 5-letter word. How about fresh? Okay, we got an E and an S. How about another non-intersecting word like plain? Okay, that doesn't use any of those letters. Oh, no doubt. Look at this. P, E, S, and an I. Now, I made a critical error a couple days ago where I was just like, oh, I got 4 letters? I'll totally get it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see if I can come up with another non-intersecting word. Like ducky. No help. Okay, so it's not a P word. Could be an E word. Could be an I word. Could be an S word. We have not guessed a T. We have not guessed a W. That's a word. Swipe. I can go there. E can go there. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, so it's SP. It's got to be SP. I blank E. So it could be spire. No, we already guessed the R. Spite. Spite. Spime. Spibe. It's spite. It's got to be. Yeah. Can you hear it in my voice? Maybe the makers of the puzzles could hear the angst in my voice today and said, you know what? Miller's got it. He's got the spite. We'll make a puzzle about him. I'm feeling salty today. Oh, good heavens. Oh, that is too funny. Let's see. My preference is to use auto check. Yeah. I just tend to not to. I love to not to. That's something Mater says. What happened when the story I had to go something talking? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll recap it just real quick. So at faculty meeting today, they said that, finally, with 5 years in the making, we're going to have our Canvas system and the gradebook system talk to each other, and they do technically, but you can only do it with things that are these 4-point scales, right? So only one 4-point scale can be there. Now I have 3, 4, sometimes 5-point scales, or 4-point scales that shift over from one to the other. I feel lied to, right? It's just like, yeah, it's in the works. We're working on it. The thing that you promised 5 years ago that it would totally happen, and it's now 5 years later and it's still not happening, just sort of it wears on you, it's getting old. Hey, you will be happy to know, speaking of me, but in a good way, I am still, let's refresh the page, I'll show you. I am still first in my group for the America's Favorite Teacher. Hopefully you guys are still voting. I already voted, so if I click this, nothing happens. So yeah, do the free votes, right? Just, slow and steady wins the race. Just keep doing the free votes once a day. Don't pay for votes. No way. Don't do paid votes. So anyway, that's kind of an exciting thing that I'm still on top. Okie doke. And this looks funny ever since that thing showed up. There we go. All right, you're pushing my buttons. Let's see. You're pushing my buttons. Maybe the channel buttons. Channel. Whoa, not that. Channel. Okay. Channel. Oh, probably volume. These. That's got to be it. I see control. Oops. Okay, so control. The puzzles today are tailor-made for people in bad moods. Oh gosh, why? I don't like that at all. Why is it tailor-made for me and I'm in a salty mood today? Oh, that's too funny. Well, I think I see the spangram. I see remote control. Oh, for sure you're going to mute. Maybe there's a guide button. Back. Home. Oh, duh, the power button. Power. That was a quick little puzzle today, wasn't it? That one, you're pushing my buttons on the channel changer, on the remote control. Change the channel, change the volume, mute, the guide button. My TV doesn't have a guide button. What is that one? The Roku? I mean, I guess you can go to the home and stuff, but it's not called the guide button. Power, home, and the back button. Yeah, remote. There it is. Yeah, we actually did that one really fast today, huh? Okay. So while we're looking for words on the letterboxd, I'll tell you the other thing that I feel kind of vindicated in. I'm not going to mention any names, especially where I accidentally said the name of my school district. Oh, better start writing my 2 weeks notice. So with my, I think I told you at the beginning, I have a pet peeve. My pet peeve just throughout life is people in high places that are inept, right? People that are completely inept, that get paid a lot more than I do. And one of those people, actually, this person does not get paid more than I do. They actually have an equal salary to mine, pretty close. Is is she's not my supervisor, but this person is like the person that makes sure that my curriculum is running steady. And this person, I don't even want to give their gender or their, anything, right? Just protect the innocent, not so innocent. The beginning of this year, we got new curriculum, and it was up to this person to put in our curriculum. Now, I gave this person everything that we spent hours, oh my gosh, before the school year started, making sure all of it was just perfectly lined up and everything. We sent it over, and then this person was going to send it to the curriculum specialist at the district level to put it into this gradebook program so that we can attach our standards to the assignments that we give. And I was going in to put assignments in just a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago now, because it was the beginning of the third quarter. And a lot of them were missing, right? It was like strand 1, and then 1.1, 1.2, and then strand 2, strand 1, 2.1, 2.2, 2.2, 2.3. And then I got to the third one, and there were no subdivisions, right? None of the standards below it. And I said, well, that's weird. I got to pair it to my different, standards and things, but there are no standards here. And come to find out, right, this was about 2-week chain of emails and people getting added that had nothing to do with it. And then finally, I got paired back to this person, and they wrote and said, oh, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. Now, one thing is fine, but over the course of the last couple years, there have been enough things that I go, that's your job. That's literally, you're a coordinator. That's your job. There's no reason for you to not do that. That's your job. Hey, not my job. When I did it today, they wrote in and said, hey, you know what? Why don't you just finish it up real quick, and I'll send it over to that person at the district. And I said, no. You're the coordinator, right? And so I did it, but I went over that person's head and I sent it directly to the district person. Because if you want to do something right, you got to do it yourself, right? If you want something done right, do it yourself. Just it's another one of those things that just, I don't know, grinds my gears. Ineptitude at high levels grinds my gears. If you're like, man, I could have done a better job, and nothing about their job, then maybe they don't know their job either. Oh, dear. All right, well, enough about me. Let's play this puzzle, yeah? Okay, letterboxed. Okay, so we got T, E, and N. We got a P and a D and an A, PDA. That's funny. FLU, flu, PDA, BRI. Oh, that's so funny. These are make words today. Oh, that's a great word. Let's start off with that one. Trend. Oh, can't do EN. Can't do EN because EN are on the same side. Great thought, though. Really great. There's no G. I can't do... I can't do EN. I was going to say pending, but there's no G to say pending. Let's see. Could do... How about... Oh, I can't do TE. Trend. Yeah, maybe just making up words. Sometimes I do just make up words. I'll connect dots and see if it's a word. Hope you get lucky. I was going to say plate, but I can't do TE right there. Oh, I can't do friend. F-R-I. Dang. F-R-I would have been perfect right there. Friend. I can't do the T-E. Blatant. To plait. Like plaited curls. Oh, I can't do truant. Golly. This puzzle. Like every time I think of a word, I can't use it. Turf. That's an okay one. Okay, we have 2 more words to do. 2 more. Federal. That's a great word. But what about... I'm trying to get rid of the B, too. Yeah, I could do land. But I need that B still. All right. I have my trusty sticky notes here. Federal is a fantastic word. Federal. Plate. Okay. Let's start with that word. That was such a good word. Feder. Is there an O? There's no O. I could do federation, but there's no O. Federal leads me to land bet. That is not a word. That can't be a word. No, I can't do a BET there. Yeah, land bet. There's 2 on the same side there. Ladle. Oop, I spelled ladle wrong. I was going to say laden, but EN is on the same side. So label. Oh, there's 2 L's? Is there 2 L's in labeled? Well, 3, really. Oh, because it's EL. Oh, I'm dumb. Labeled. Oh, if only there was a G. Drafting. Drafting. Draft. Oh, we have so many letters to get to still. There's no way. No freaking way. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Check that out, you guys. What? What? We solved it in 4 words. Guess how many it took? 4 words. We had to do it in 4 today. We started with this monster word, federal, and the L led us to labeled. When the D led us to draft, and then I'm like, oh, there's no way. I have to do the U, the R, the N, the I, the P, and I'm like, wait a minute. Turnip. Turnip. Oh. You know those words. It's so satisfying to play this game. just to play. Here, we'll go back to it. Just to play this letterbox. It's so satisfying because you're like, oh, there's no way I'm going to make these words. And then you do. And it's such a good feeling. Oh my gosh. After literally, let me put it this way. I had a great day today. Like, teaching the kids today was really nice. That's why I do it. All of the extra stuff, I'm going to say in a kind way, all the extra stuff just hampers my love for the teaching. If you could just let me be in the trenches and teach all day, every day, that would be great. Without all the red tape, without all the bureaucracy, without all of the extra, all the stuff that just gets in the way. It's not. It makes it not as fun, honestly. You know, if you could just kind of let us sit back and do our thing. We're doing a great job. Just leave us alone. You know. Oh man. All right, let's recap. And just to remind you, I am running for America's Favorite Teacher. I am currently in first place in my group. If I win, I get a $25,000 check. I get a trip to Hawaii, and Bill Nye the Science Guy comes to my school, which would be insane. So vote for me. There's a link in the pinned comment, a link in the description, link on my channel page. There's a million places you can get to it. But please, 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 that would be so cool of you to vote. All right. We were in a salty mood today, and we did not get the connections. And Callie said it well with the mischievous, evil laugh. Mwahaha, you're not going to get it. And I didn't. So, cat breeds, ragamuffin. I've heard the name ragamuffin, but not as a cat breed. Russian blue, that's a new one to me. I've heard of a Sphinx cat, but Sphinx was sort of a red herring, which made me not get the blue ones. We'll get to it in a minute. And a Turkish Angora. These are, you have to be Taylor Swift to understand these ones. I don't know these. Famous smiles. The Cheshire Cat has a famous smile. Comedy mask, right? Comedy and tragedy. The Joker has a famous Chelsea smile. And the Mona Lisa has a famous, would you call it a smile? I don't know. Attractions. Iconically different from their original forms. The Liberty Bell has a big crack in it. The Statue of Liberty is green now because of the copper oxidization. The Tower of Pisa is, of course, leaning over. And the Venus de Milo is missing her arms. But the Sphinx has no nose, right? And that's what threw me off. I wasn't thinking of Sphinx as the cat breed. No. You know what? It's totally fine. You win some, you lose some, right? You know, look at our track record. 89%. Yesterday it was 90%. Whatever. It's fine. Totally fine. Perfect puzzles, 31. Let's celebrate the 31, you know? Yeah, we lost our streak today, but I'm here for the fun. I'm here for the enjoyment, just the simple enjoyment of doing the puzzles. I don't really mind if I'm, in or out. There's no leaderboard to be had here. It's all just for fun. The only leaderboard I'm thinking of is the America's Favorite Teacher leaderboard, which I'm at the top of currently right now, which is pretty awesome. So keep your votes coming in. You can vote once every 24 hours. Associated with the dude in Big Lebowski. A bathrobe, right? Bowling. They're always at the bowling alley. The rug. I haven't seen the movie in so long. I forget the reference to the rug. Doesn't he go on like a drug trip and he's on like a magic carpet ride on the rug or something? I forget. It's been so long. So long. And I know the language is questionable in that movie too. And then a White Russian. He's always drinking a White Russian. Okay. And then there it is. Okay. Like billionaires and chocolate cake. Both rich. Actress Elle Fanning of A Complete Unknown. Here, you know what? I was going to look this up. Are Elle Fanning and Dakota Fanning sisters? They are sisters. Hold on. Let's see it up close. Okay, just look at those two faces. Right? Just look at those two faces and tell me they're not sisters. Of course they're sisters. Holy cow. Same hairstyle and everything in that one. That's really funny. Yeah, they're sisters. Elle Fanning and Dakota Fanning. To stay above water, to float. The Hamilton character who sings "The Room Where It Happens" is I almost said Bud Burr. No, not Arnold either. Aaron. Aaron Burr. Swirl of water, an eddy, right? Stuck in the eddy current. Hey, ref, check your voicemail. You missed a few calls. That's a great heckle. Well, I'll be. Would you look at that? Stratocumulus is a type of cloud. Got wind of. Heard. I heard that. Not phone it in. I've never heard that phrase, to phone it in. That's a new one to me. Okay, so we got the Wordle in 5 today. Maybe because of my salty attitude or my spite. Feeling salty today. Fresh gave us the E and the S. Let's see, the P and the I from the word plain. I'm thinking of, non-intersecting words. And then ducky. We had a neighbor that moved, and they had a kid named Declan, but his nickname was Ducky. Sweet, sweet kid. So then I tried swipe, and swipe was not it because the W wasn't there. And the P had to switch, so we tried SPI. What else could be there? Spite. Spite. Okay, you're pushing my buttons. Speaking of my salty attitude, a couple people pushed my buttons today. And it was not students. It was not students. It was, again, people at high levels, right? People at high levels that are just completely inept at their jobs. That grinds my gears. Really does. You're pushing my buttons. Channel. You might push the channel button, the power button, the home button, the volume up, volume down buttons, the mute button, of course, the guide, and the back button. All of those are remote control buttons. And the letterboxed. A couple of great words today. Federal, and the L led us to labeled. The D led us to draft. And the T led us to turnip. That was so great because we needed the U, the R, the N. I was like, there's no way we can connect these. The I. I'm like, there's no way on earth. And then suddenly it just like, turnip. You know what reminds me of turnips that I actually had a couple of today and yesterday are radishes. Have you ever had a radish? It tastes like nothing until the bite at the end. There's a little bit of bite at the end. It's really nice. Commonly found on like a Southwest salad, or traditional, Hispanic, like taco, right? A Hispanic, that's the word, authentic taco, that kind of thing. Might have some radish next to it. Oh, it's delicious. And we had a couple of, so last night we had like authentic taco night. It was really fun. And I got, cilantro and I think some of the people we were with like had never had, they've had like, what's the kind way to say it? Just like whitewashed tacos. The taco that's not very authentic. And we showed them radishes, and we showed them cilantro, and we showed them, gosh, what else? Just like spicy things, right? Green sauce, right? Enchilada sauce and stuff. And it was a little eye-opening. My sister-in-law made cilantro rice. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I wish there was some left over. I know, right? Let's hope that all the people I'm talking smack on today don't watch my live streams. Let's hope. I wonder occasionally if the people that run the America's Favorite Teacher sometimes jump on and they're like, "Oh, he's doing a live stream. Are they going to talk smack on me? Is he going to do say something that he shouldn't say?" I hope not. Yeah, we did good on the puzzles today. We did just fine. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for a great stream. And you know what, guys? Thanks for letting me vent a little bit. I needed to get some things off my chest. So I jokingly call, anytime I go to my jazz band practice, I actually have practice in about 20 minutes I need to leave. I jokingly call that my therapy sessions. And today, my live stream was my therapy session. I needed to get a few things off my chest, so I'm glad I got to talk with you guys. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for a great stream. Thanks for therapy. And I will catch you on the next one. See you guys.